My new book, Life Is Abracadabra, just got released here in India. And this book has magical stories from my travels all over the world that will make anyone look at life with new eyes. Now, what do I mean by that? So, I was very young, around 17 years old, when I left India. And during university, I was studying computer science and German. My big dream was to go to Europe, to go to Germany, whose language I was learning. But I neither had the money nor the opportunity to go there. I used to take my books to the airport in Singapore, the Changi airport, and I would sit at the viewing mall, and all the planes that used to go by, go to Europe, towards Europe, I used to wave at them and say, tell Germany I'm coming soon, or ask Europe to prepare for my arrival. And I used to play with myself like that because I didn't have the money to go, but I really wanted to go. And then something very magical happened, like within a couple of months, I won an all-expense paid trip to Europe. And after I returned from Europe, I took up a student exchange program to live across different continents of the world. So from Asia, I went to Europe, Africa, South America, Central America, North America. And in all these continents, I have lived not just for 1 or 2 days or 1 or 2 months, but for years. And when I was doing my exchange programs in these continents, I lived with local families, eating their food, adopting their lifestyles, wearing their costumes, working in their country, attending their religious and traditional functions, going to their weddings, to their church masses. And I had a lot of insights. Like, I was literally looking at life through mirrors of reality. And during this time, I also had some really extreme and intense experiences. For example, sometimes I found myself in a life-threatening situation and there was no way to come out of that situation, and I knew that I was going to die, that there was no way I would survive that. And then something so magical happened and took me out of that life-threatening situation. Or there was an insurmountable challenge, an obstacle that there was no conceivable possibility to overcome for me. And then someone would show up in my life, or something strange would happen, and that problem would be magically solved. So at some point I felt that there is a bigger purpose to my life, and there is some higher force that was protecting me on this journey and that was showing me the way. So of course I didn't know the whole path, only one step was shown to me, and when I would take that step, then another step would be shown to me, and then another, and this is how I lived across the whole world for nearly 20 years. And I had very magical insights during these adventures of the heart. So this book shows you how the universe sends opportunities on your way when you just have a desire or when you have a dream and you have no idea how to manifest that dream. External reality shows you a totally opposite situation, and there is no way you can plan or conceive a way that will take you towards your dream. But if you dream enough, if your dream is big enough to contain your soul, then you will be presented with opportunities, and the universe sends signs and synchronicities on your way. And when you notice that synchronicity and you take action, then another synchronicity is presented on your way, and then another, and then another, and before you know it, you are propelled onto an entire new reality where when you look back, you can't even recognize your past.
Writing a book is not easy.
Okay, the motivation, very good question. So I had a dream, and I saw the book in a dream. I had to give birth to this book, and then the book will find its own way. Did I answer your question? Yeah, any more questions here? Okay. Anybody else? Yes.
What is possible the person of 50 years old Be a writer without knowing English or Hindi.
Be a writer, of course. See, even if you're 99 years old, I will tell you that don't stop dreaming. Because life doesn't end at death or at any age. Souls don't have an age. If there is a writer sitting inside you, you have to give expression to it. See, we are very powerful creators. What we believe, we create. So this word, abracadabra, it's a Hebrew word. It means I shall create as I speak. I shall create as I believe. I shall create as I do. See, God is here, creator. We are made in the image and likeness of the creator, and we are here to create.